school jazz combo. That was Satin Doll with a little bit of double time in there. And we're going to play Dexterity now.
Is that it?
That's all.
Oh my God, that's, I love that tune, Dexterity is so great. So, you played the head really good, you have it memorized? I've memorized it. That's one that you can play it at any jam session. Rhythm changes, right? If you know the melody, chances are most people, well, I know, most of the people that I play, we all know that melody. You don't have to read that. I was puzzled at the phrasing at the slow part of the so
Yeah.
you're going I'm not sure sometimes where it's at, but
Okay.
can I
Yeah, just from like the melody
how
set
you
off.
play it?
Yeah. Or just from 2, 1, 2, D.
That's fine. That's not a super swinging way to play it.
Okay.
Or something, it's not quite in the pocket and it feels like on the upside of it.
Okay.
I love it when it goes into the double time,
Yeah.
you're soloing on that, it's really facile and great. So you got a bunch of, a lot of bop elements, bebop and various things, all kinds of substitute things and
Yeah.
tritone subs and all that stuff. It's great. But I get it a little more swing, figure out the most swinging way. I used to hear Cedar Walton play that.
Right, yeah.
And it was like, he had it figured out. Sometimes it's hard to improve on, like something that's been done, unless you're really gonna figure out something different. Okay, that, the rhythm tune, I got rhythm. Sometimes I'd like to hear less comping of all that harmonic information.
Yeah.
For me, when I'm soloing, I don't need that. I can do about, a dozen different ways of getting through rhythm changes, if the piano player will allow me to do that.
Right. Yeah.
So sometimes if you just did a couple things, like you hear that riff kind of thing, what is it? Just the riff thing, and all of a sudden, riff oriented, then somebody can do, or, like maybe, Red Garland, he'll just go, he'll just go,
Yeah.
they're playing like, and that's all he's doing, right?
Yeah.
Or something you play like that that's riff oriented, and not necessarily when you're going, when you're doing, and all that stuff is so much. Maybe I didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
But so that's, or just two things, whatever. Just something that's simpler. So less harmonic information, more harmonic information. I'm never hearing a C sharp in there. It's in the key of C, right? Da, 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 da. I'm not hearing the changes from you. I'm just hearing diatonic. So I'd like to hear the changes more. you're playing this like, it sounds like mostly in the key of C scale. That's not working for me. So there's some stuff, there's a definite C sharps in there. Instead of playing just 9 notes, I want all 12 of them. Okay, that's the problem with diatonic, just diatonic, I start hearing it, I really wanna hear the half steps and also tagging some of the changes. 1, 6, usually 6 is like a dominant, it's gonna have a C sharp in it. So that would be good. And what is our blues note in this? Where we put the blues note in this is on the 5 chord, 1, 6, 2, 5. On your G7, flat to 13, you have a E flat, and then it's like, oh yeah, not only is it bluesy, but you're making that change. So I wanna hear more changes from you. I like it when you're playing your tempos and things. I would be careful that you're not, I think you can get more sound out of your cymbal by being really loose. Like really super loose. I used to see, Philly Joe Jones play. So I saw him play one time when he was in his prime. I was just young and I snuck in, I was by where the coat rack was, and I was watching Philly Joe Jones. Unfortunately, he was a little too loose that night, but he was like really loose player. That night, the sticks were flying out into the audience, and the club owner wasn't happy. But he was really loose. So that's what I would do on the cymbals. When you get into the tempos, it's great. And you can direct traffic too with your cymbals, you know, make sure that when a new soloist comes in, that you're on a different part of the kit maybe. You know, and your facility is great. You're getting around the trombone pretty nicely. Yeah. I've enjoyed your playing a lot. So, yeah, it was good. You could do some harmonies also on that, Sapnol, that's good. I also like that, you know, there's a little shout thing that sometimes they play. Might check that out. On bass, I get into the economy of your deal. Like, if you're moving too much, it's gonna be tough. I mean, you know, you're gonna be boom, 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 you know, so I would work on economy of motion now, so you can get right down on right on the business, you know, right? Because in my world, nobody can get in front of the bass. You're right at point. Ray Brown said where the swing is, okay, here's the line here, right? Here's where Ray Brown said swing is at. You go as far forward before you fall over. That's where the swing is. That's where Ray was at. Ding, 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 and he was like really economy of motion. Because I'm seeing you move quite a bit, so you could probably, you know, if I was a sports guy, I'd make a movie of it. Go, yeah, see there? You know, like if you're like in the Olympics or something like that. And just so you can get it so it's easier. Cool. You guys sound great. Really, really.